All right, hi y'all. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. I am a tarot reader, a channeler, and intuitive for divine source and Christ consciousness energy, for the beloved angels and archangels and cosmic family. And I'm here to deliver the prophecy reading for you all. I'm Sky Divine Creator of all things. I receive divine messages with clarity. I deliver them with integrity. I feel them with love. And I speak them as they are the truth from the Most High Divine Creator, Source One. I give gratitude to the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine for joining me on this day. I give gratitude to the beloved ancestors, spirit guides, and guardians, and benevolent interdimensional beings for their assistance and for their messages as well. I hear you all with clarity, I feel your love, and I radiate it as such and as so. Thank you for the prosperity and wealth that is in my life, that is always regenerating and multiplying. Thank you for the fun that is in my life. Thank you for the joy in my life. I am eternally grateful, Source One. Thank you for showing me the rules and the name of this game and how to play it. In deepest gratitudes to the Divine, Ashe. First card out, Seven of Pentacles. High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Okay. The first acknowledgement here is of how you are committing to something day in and day out. You're following the plans. You are. Every day I feel like you accomplish something, or every day you go out, you check the crops, you pull the weeds, you water them. Day in and day out, you have been committed to a vision that you received, a download that you received. And this is an acknowledgement of your hard work. This is also an acknowledgement of how you've been listening to the downloads and following, in some ways, the breadcrumbs to the vision or to the ultimate vision. This is, I'm hearing a congratulations on your education, on your intellect. This is something you work on every day as well, thinking, reflecting, receiving downloads, receiving visions, being honorable and speaking the truth. You are someone who's very moral here. This gives the type of morality where you may sit back and be a bit quiet and observe, but you're able to pick up on everything physically and spiritually. This is showing me an energy of someone who's an empath, but they're quite intelligent. In addition to their emotional intelligence, I feel here like you've worked on your physical intelligence, the intelligence of how to move through this physical world, how to speak to the physical world, how to move intelligently. This has taken some work for you, and they're showing that you've been successful. They're really grateful for how you listen to them, your spirit guides or your guardians, these people, so to speak. Oh, no, sorry. They said, no, we're not people. These energies, these entities and beings who care about you, they're grateful for how you listen to them, how you are open to them. I'm hearing because not everybody is at this time. Not everybody is as open as you are to receiving downloads, to receiving spiritual insights and messages. This is also perhaps a recognition of spiritual gifts going to the next level, where you are learning something new about what your capabilities are. It's about to be revealed, about to be shown to you with the Ace of Swords here. I'm hearing how extravagant your spiritual gifts are. Like there's an extravagance to it, like an adornment. They're showing me when you would adorn a high priestess, or you would adorn a priest with like jewels or jewelry, or you would give them a home. There's something here about how there's something here about how there's in some ways like an anointing on your spiritual gifts, where it's not just doing petty spell work, so to speak. Like there's a type of crown or acknowledgement or wreath or staff. Like there's something here that you have earned in this title of high priestess, of spiritualist, of a high priest. Some of you will begin to travel astrally, or you will they're telling me it's like dislocation or something like this. And it doesn't have to be like at night or when you're in the sleep state. This is like you're in the waking state and you're able to remote view. I guess I could say it that way. But it feels more visceral than that. It's like projecting your consciousness to a particular area, not just like, oh, it's the spirit body, but this feels like projecting your consciousness and all 5 of your senses for some of you into a particular area, and you're able to literally feel like you're traveling there. I feel in some ways they don't want me to say remote viewing. It's something with the word dislocation in it. Like you could be in a quiet room, like a regular plain box of a room, nothing in it, no decorations, very plain. And then you're able to literally travel through your consciousness to a different location, and then to be in that location in present time. And it's something interesting where you're not like a walking spirit or something where it's like remote viewing and then others can see you who are also remote viewers. It's not like that. It's interesting. Okay. You may end up practicing this more, doing this, practicing this skill a bit more. I'm hearing in the future. This may seem like a strange download, but I feel like someone's name is Augusta or Augustus, or there's a country that sounds like, I don't know if it's Augustine or Augusta, something like this. Someone could be from there, or their name is Augustus. All right, let's see if there's a bit more here. Lovers. One more for a grid, and 2 of cups. Wow, that came right out. Okay, with 6 of pentacles. You are reflecting on love, relationships, partnerships, being seen, being felt, being touched. I see you here receiving spiritual support to help reframe or to help you navigate intellectualism when it comes to love and partnerships. I feel here a sense of support that is here for you, that is helping you with love and partnership. And I'm also feeling here, it's interesting. It's like this guide or this support system, they're helping you with love and relationships, and they're helping you to strategize to get what you want. not to strategize in the partnership against the other person, but it's to help you strategize so that you're giving it attention day to day, like the Seven of Pentacles here. So I see here there's, if this is a shift for you, but with the Six of Coins here, I'm going to take this out. Yeah, and the Magician. Because we have the 6 to the 7 of Coins here as well. I feel here like this could be a shift for you, but also this is a manifestation. Like this is what you want. You are interested in looking for deeper partnerships, deeper connections, love, long-term relationships with people. Like you're looking for this high-level soulmate, this kingdom spouse, what have you. And what you are looking for is also looking for you with the Six of Pentacles here. And I feel that your guides are helping you to manifest this now. It's an interesting energy where it seems like you've done enough toil and labor in some other area of your life that now you have the love angels coming in for you to help you bring it in. Maybe before you had the career angels, the prosperity angels, the enlightenment angels, you know, and I feel like the love angels were there, obviously, and of course. But I feel here like now I'm hearing taking center stage. So you could be taking center stage, but I also feel here if your angels of love are taking center stage, love is also taking center stage in your life now. So again, like I see these angels helping you to strategize, like you receiving downloads. Hey, go to this place, go to this event, talk to this person, respond to this text, you know, some things like this. And not even just physical, like the person, like you after you meet them or when you've met them, but things like reflective prompts, things that will help you to open up more to love, things that will help you to have you in the right mindset when it comes to love. These angels of love are so ready to give you this manifestation with the Six of Pentacles here. It's like they're showing me the treasure chest, but not exactly. They're showing me the bank reserve in Harry Potter. Like you have all of this gold reserve, all of this love reserved, all of this love energy ready, but it's just been growing and multiplying in interest and in value over the years. But it's been in some ways, I don't want to say locked away, but it's been in some ways in this preserve, in this bank, so that it could appreciate so much so that now when you're ready to tap into that love, it is like this ultimate feeling. It's so much love that it can only attract your soulmate. You see what I mean? Like, I feel like if you tapped into the reserve, what, like 10 years ago or something, like the money hadn't, or the energy hadn't appreciated yet. It hadn't grown in value. It wasn't compounded by interest. So yes, you had a particular amount of love to give, but now all of the love that you have to give means that you have expanded so much so that the love you receive matches that. And now it's ready to be received by you. Let's show a bit more. Thank you, Most High. I feel like someone's name could be Augustus or it's their middle name. And I'm also hearing the name Butler. Like someone has some type of hidden middle name that they never tell anybody, or someone could use a pseudonym. This one, 10 of Cups, the Star. Listen, and Judgment. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. 10 of Cups, the Star, and Judgment, y'all. You saw me just pull. I am also feeling a sense of an energy of a masculine who is not interested in being famous anymore, so to speak. That doesn't mean that it will end, right? But I feel like this is someone who is ready to purchase a house in a safe, welcoming, Yes, it's kind of like an upper echelon, like an abundant neighborhood filled with like people who make a lot of prosperity, but they're showing it's not like a gated community. It's not like that. It's not like Los Angeles. It's not anything like that. It's kind of like a town where people, or a neighborhood where people will move to raise a family, and it's made up of a bunch of families who have a lot of money, but nobody knows their family name. It's like that. So it's like the people there, they're not interested in being famous, so to speak, but they could have that level of finances, wealth, and income. It's interesting. I see you particularly. I don't know if I see you with this, but I'm just going to say this because they're showing me that there are a couple of options here for you, actually. But with this person, I am seeing that it's like you have a barn house that's like 3 stories, or it could be 2 stories with an attic. It's like a barn or a wooden home that has like a large piece of land. And I'm seeing that you live like maybe around a cul-de-sac, or like at a dead end road, so to speak. And I kind of rebuke that because I feel like that has a weird tinge to it. But it's like one of those roads where it's like it gets cut off. Hold on a second. I need to get my cat. Hey, go, Bobby. Okay. Just a second, y'all. Okay. So like they're showing me here, it's like you have this like 2-story barn home, or this home made out of like wood, or like a cabin. And it's very warm, it's very cozy, it's just large enough to raise a family. It's not small, but it's not a mansion either, because I'm hearing that's unnecessary. I feel here like the two of you have all of this money reserved, but in some ways you don't tell your children that you have all of this money. You just want your family and your children to be raised comfortably without this like showmanship of, yes, we have like millions of dollars. You know, like that's the energy of this neighborhood. In order to be there, you must be wealthy. But nobody is going around trying to like be a showman about all of the money that they have. They're just trying to live a good, happy, safe life. 10 of Cups, the Star, Judgment. I feel like this partner could have blonde hair. Take that how it resonates for you. It's interesting, as though this person could have a Southern accent. I'm hearing they could have a Southern accent and not know it at times. And then they could have an English accent, but it has kind of morphed based on where they've traveled or who they talk to, or it has morphed because maybe they moved to the United States, so their English accent isn't as prominent. So it kind of comes across like a Southern accent. This could also, I feel like I've heard that an English accent and a Southern American accent is like an Australian accent. This reading is for someone who is exactly on the pathway to this love, to raising a family. That's exactly what this reading is showing here. And they're also telling me to tell you that with the Seven of Pentacles here, it will take some effort on your part, but it's not like you're going to the gym. That's what they're telling me here. You know, like when you think about putting in effort and you're like, oh, it can feel like you're going to go to the gym and run on a treadmill for 45 minutes or some shit. And it's like, it's so much effort. No, it's not going to be like that. They're showing me that what they're actually helping you with is something that you could do every day to delineate the opportunity for this love to come in for you, for this person to find you. So not something that's this huge event that feels so overwhelming that you need to do, but rather making a promise in some ways to the universe, and the universe promising this person back to you. It's like saying, oh, okay, you know what? Every day I'm going to go to this place and I'm going to walk around and say hi to these people. Or every day on this day of the week, I'm going to go do this because this is the time that I'm putting off to the side and that I am blocking out in my schedule to fall in love. And I feel here they want you to kind of release expectations surrounding it happening during that specific time frame, because I feel what will happen here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords is let's say you will normally go to this one place and then you'll be there and then you'll look across the block and see that there's a festival happening. And you'll think, oh, how fun. I have time to go to a festival. And then it's like you walk across the street to the festival and then that's where you meet the person. So I feel here it's like they want you to follow the breadcrumbs of the downloads that they are giving you without pressure. Because I feel here with 10 of Cups star and the Judgment, it's already happening, meaning that you could meditate right now and your future self, so to speak, all time happens at once. But your future self will come to you and say, yes, I already lived this life. So imagine it and think of it this way, like you're already living that life. That's why you're receiving the breadcrumbs, right? Okay. Yeah, Six of Rods. Okay, let's see if there's any other information here. Let's try Gold Tarot. Seven of Cups. This energy has been coming through lately where this is such a blessing that I don't need to know all of the details for you. And that also reflects how you don't need to know all of the details either. Seven of Cups is giving me the energy of when you were a child and you were too young to know the days of the month or the days of the week or the dates in the month. And it was like you would just wake up one day and it would be your birthday. And you know that level of excitement, just like, what? Oh my gosh. It's like when you were a child and you could tell that the snow was falling, but you couldn't pinpoint exactly when Christmas was coming, but you knew that it was. It's like that energy. They want you to wake up and to feel the thrill of it being Christmas. Okay? So there are some surprise elements here. Okay? And they want you to trust that. So you may be someone who has struggled with trust, like trusting other people and then trusting yourself, maybe even trusting your guides, maybe even trusting source and trusting the universe. I feel here like this is, I'm hearing harmony, like this is harmonious. I feel like you are able to trust this. I see you in this Seven of Pentacles being someone who is able to relax into trusting. Okay. High Priestess, thank you. What would you like to show me about this energy, Gold Tarot? Oh, that's the Ace of Cups. I'm going to pick it up. Ace of Cups. What would you like to show me, Gold Tarot? Thank you. Wow. Yeah, they're saying it's time and you're ready. The universe is ready to deliver this to you. You're on the timeline of abundance here, but it's like you're on the timeline now for abundance in love. Abundance and feeling fulfilled in your life. And not only just feeling fulfilled, but having yourself be presented with choices here. Yeah, justice as well. Check that out. I feel with the Seven of Cups, it's like there are several choices in your life now, or that are coming into your life now, for you to feel fulfilled. It's more than one. That's what they keep showing me here. It's more than one. It's more than one type of an Ace of Cup. Some of you may also adopt a new pet. Oh, okay. They're showing me in some ways, I wonder if I should call it a domino effect, but it's this domino effect where this first Ace of Cups comes in, and then it doubles to 2, and then that 2 doubles to 4. There's this like domino effect where when this first one comes into you, which I feel like is meeting a particular person, then you'll be able to see, oh, wow. And with this person, I want a home. And then there comes the home. And then with this person, you want children. Then there comes the children. Then with this person, maybe you want to travel the world. I don't know. Then there's the traveling that you both will do. It's like a feast. That's what they're showing me. It's like a feast for your heart's desires, for your heart's fulfillment. Okay. And this is justice, 9 of Pentacles and justice. This, an Ace of Pentacles, this is showing me that you deserve it. And that's emotional work that I was actually doing a couple of days ago. Like really allowing my imagination and my visualization to bring in what it is that I want, and processing through the aspects where I had some faulty belief system that said I didn't deserve it, or that it wouldn't happen, or that it wouldn't come in. This is such a deep, visceral confirmation that you deserve good things because you are a good thing, so to speak, because you are a good person with the 9 of Pentacles here, if that's what you need to hear. There's this justice in you seeing your true intrinsic value so that you don't actually have to try so hard. You're allowing, or I'm hearing both ways. You're allowed to trust the universe to take care of it for you. And you're allowing the universe to bring it in for you. You just have to be open to the 7 of Pentacles, the first couple of steps, the first couple of breadcrumbs. And I feel like the angels are saying here, like, and they'll manage the rest. They will bring in the rest for you. But 9 of Pentacles is such a beautiful energy for you to be in with this justice and Ace of Cups, because it means that you have found now a sense of fulfillment in your identity and who you are. So you have worked through other aspects of yourself where you had low self-esteem, where you didn't like yourself, where you felt troubled by maybe your decisions or troubled by your past. 9 of Pentacles is such a self-confident and self-assured energy. So again, it's like all of this beautiful, unconditional, loving energy is in this reserve, in this bank. And now the bank door has been opened, or you have visited Gringotts Bank, and you are now taking out all of that abundant love energy for it to now manifest for you. Gold Tarot. Anything else here? Thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking. I don't think there's anything else. Like, look. 5 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. They know that this has been, maybe this has been like a tough road for you, but I feel like what has brought you to this state of love and to attracting this love to you is you being able to do some shadow work surrounding disappointments that you've had in your life. And to see the clarity that loss can happen in life, but it doesn't mean that that's the only rule with the Ace of Swords here. In some ways, this could also be for those of you who have been able to identify the inner voice that is the trauma voice. So, like when people have experienced trauma, there's a particular voice that will pop up in their head that tries to preserve them or that tries to keep them safe so that they don't experience the trauma again. But when we listen to that trauma voice, it can keep us confined to the hurt of the trauma itself because we're not feeling it. We're still avoiding what it will bring up within us. So I feel here maybe this trauma is connected to a sense of loss, a sense of grief. But I feel here, and it's interesting because you're showing up in a lot of swords energy, like thinking things through, processing things. I feel here that you're now able to see the truth of when that trauma voice tries to convince you of a particular reality or of a particular outcome or of a particular description of an event or how someone's feeling or how someone's thinking about you. Now you're able to see it clearly. Ace of Swords. And this is helping you. I'm hearing this helps you to love in new ways. Yeah, Nine of Wands to the Hierophant. It's interesting. While you were in this energy of maybe listening to this trauma voice, you could have been quite rebellious against authority. Okay. And maybe you still feel this way, but it's not as intense. But they're showing me some type of like teenager rebellion energy that you could have went through when you were having some of like maybe your more traumatic years. What's really they're showing me here, and sometimes this can be a bit of like a trope, but I do want to say it. They're showing me here that even when you were at your worst, Five of Cups to the Nine of Wands, upset, depressed, disappointed, wounded, pitying yourself, even when you were at your worst, the divine was still giving you downloads and the divine was still there with you. This guide, even if you want to say this specific guide. So this guide is so proud of you to see you transcend, or in some ways to integrate this upset, this self-pitying that you could have been through, this wounded energy that you went through, and to see you where you are now on the Star and the Ten of Cups is such a beautiful growth, such a beautiful progression. And I want to say it's all you have been so successful through all of this and through this particular type of lesson and journey because you've learned to love yourself. Nine of Pentacles, because you learned self-esteem, you learned self-sufficiency, you learned independence, you learned sovereignty. It's like going from an energy of feeling pitied or victimized by other people to feeling fully self-empowered and loving on yourself so much. Imagine being the angel, the archangel, or the spirit guide who guided you through this period where you were so upset and downtrodden to now being a powerhouse in and of yourself. It's like this beautiful progression that they've watched you go through. They're saying it's like watching a flower blossom. They watched you here, Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds, right? It's like this guide watched you as a bud, not opened, with all of the petals encapsulated, okay, within it. And then it's like one leaf would fall off one year, another leaf would fall off another year. Then the next year came by and 2 leaves fell off. And so it's like they have watched you blossom. Okay. Magician. Okay. Yeah. They've watched you blossom and they've watched you step into your power where you're no longer pitying yourself about love, but you're also no longer seeing love as the poison. You know, like when you've been hurt so many times, you can become so guarded. You can become so, um, I do want to say pessimistic, but it's almost like anarchist. Like there's something here about like rebellion against love. It's like you've been like you could have been through so much. That's how it felt for you. Like I'm going to rebel against love. Like maybe I don't need it, or I'm going to focus on other things in some tiny ways. Maybe whether you realize this or not, you were rebelling against it. But oh, I'm hearing you were rebelling against the need for it. Mm-hmm. 9 of Cups. And you got what you wished for, didn't you? Where love wasn't showing up for you because you were acting as though it didn't exist. But now or you were acting as though you didn't need it. But now your wish fulfillment is different, isn't it? And with this Fool energy and 9 of Cups, I see love showing up for you now. Like that's what I keep saying. And it's interesting because it's this process of love is showing up for you now because you have so much love and confidence for yourself that you're strong enough to say that you need it. That it's like you're strong enough now to say love is all that there is. Love is everything. So why deny it? Why try to act like it doesn't exist? Why try to play games when it comes to love? When love is everything. It's like you've reached this, 5 of Swords and the Fool. You've reached this level of, I do want to say like enlightenment, connection with source, connection with your heart space. It's like you've reached this level of empowerment to not see love as a game, but to see love as like the triggering force to everything. You know, it's interesting. It's like they're showing me this energy of when some people are on their particular journey to love, and maybe it's that they're not even looking for love, right? But that is still a journey to love, they're telling me. Even when someone feels like they're not looking for it, or when someone feels like they want to be a heartbreaker, or they want to exchange love for money, you know, like those are still iterations of love at different levels, at different lessons. And they're showing me here just like briefly, like people who try to love bomb others, or people who have these exchanges where they will be in a relationship with someone just for money. But it's like there's no love there. Like, you know, like these relationship gurus who will say like love isn't important. Like you just want to be in a relationship with someone who can like provide for you financially. Don't seek out to fall in love first. Like that's the 5 of Swords and the Fool energy here. I'm hearing that's a losing game, because what if God treated you that way? I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's for somebody out there. 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. That's a losing game to me. That's someone who feels so, give me a second here. That is someone who feels so materialistic that they will devote a long-term period of their life to materialism so that they can just stockpile it. And then they think that's the meaning of life. You know, it's kind of like these rhetorics about like don't date dusties and things like that. Like I do agree with that. Like I don't think that people should. I mean, I don't even see why my opinion matters here, so to speak. But like, yeah, King of Wands. Oh shit. Yeah. I do feel here like when you are dating someone who doesn't provide for you in the ways that you need, that does come from a lack of self-esteem. But I don't think that there should be this acknowledgement that you're not going to feel fulfilled in life if you're spending your life with a partner who you don't love. That also comes from a level of self-confidence and I'm hearing lack of self-abandonment. It's like when people get into relationships and there's no love and they're just doing it for money, like maybe yes, they can love their children, but at some point in their life they had to practice self-abandonment. Because if they could choose that partner and choose to be in love with them, they probably would, wouldn't they? Okay. King of Wands, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Okay, so there's a masculine energy coming through here. Knight of Wands. He said he's not just coming through, but he's coming to you. He's saying that he wants to see your face again. Like he just wants to see you. He really likes your face. You know, like it's, you know, when you don't just miss someone, it's like you want to see how their face has changed over time. Like you want to be around them. You know, they're showing me this energy of when you actually enjoy growing old with someone. You want to see their hair turn gray. You want to see them get wrinkles on their face. You want to see their personality change, or you want to see them take on new hobbies. Like there's something here about a person wanting to grow old with you. They truly feel this in their heart. This King of Wands is showing up with the 4 of Wands here. I'm starting to feel a bit hot. I do feel like this is a fire sign. I'm hearing this person say that they would marry you tomorrow. Like they would meet you today and marry you tomorrow. And he is a bit hasty, or he is a bit impulsive. But I also feel here like there's this energy of resiliency where he would always want to make things work with you. And that's why he feels like the two of you should get married, because you can always find a way to compromise, or you can always find a way to make things work. I feel this person wants to live with you. It's like this person wants to wake up and see your face every day. What is this? Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. He will buy the home for you, for the both of you. Okay. That's just somebody who wanted to come through. Thank you. They said look deeper into the symbology. 5 of Swords and 4 of Wands. What do you want to show me? 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. They're showing me an energy here. It could be yours, but I'm going to keep pulling. Where there's been a lesson you've needed to learn to literally stop engaging with people who mean you no good or who mean you harm. You know, they're showing me again, like in some ways, when there's this trauma response where people who don't have good relationships with their parents, sometimes they will, outside of themselves or as they get older, always seek out connections or relationships with people who they feel like they can never fully convince to love them. That's what I'm getting here. Because it felt normal to be a child trying to convince their parent to give them love, affection, and attention. I see here like you have pinpointed the fact that you do this with the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. And I feel here like you're leaving the decision behind. Like you're leaving those types of choices behind. When you are choosing someone who you have to consistently seek out time, affection, and energy from them. With the Four of Cups here, like recently you could have rejected someone like this, or you could have really just sat under that tree, meditated, and realized that the cups that you have been accepting were always half empty. And then it's like in some ways, maybe you filled those cups with your tears and you thought that it was full, but it wasn't. Okay. I like the Two of Swords and Five of Swords energy here because it represents having your enemies or having this self-destructive habit in a chokehold, so to speak, or having this self-destructive habit in a blockade or in a stronghold, so to speak, where it can't get out. Okay, show me Four of Cups. I'm seeing the Devil reversed in my mind's eye. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the temple. Like the video, you already know what it is. If you watched my videos, the tarot cards help, but you know I channel Christ consciousness. I channel the divine energy. We have the Devil and the Death energy with the Justice coming out here. This is what you have laid to rest. And you really need to give yourself a pat on the back for it, because when I feel like something like this runs so deep within you, right? Like this deep energy of I'm always trying to gain the affection of someone who gives me nothing. That's not just you, and that didn't just start with you. That's intergenerational. So if you want to say you've broken this curse, I feel like that's absolutely fine. But with the Death and the Devil energy here, you have released that demon from yourself. You have released that burden from your life, and you have laid it to rest. That now you give no time and no attention to cups that come your way, and they're not full. Yeah, I'm hearing, can you meet me halfway? Right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. So yes, now you give your time, your energy, your attention, your focus to people who honor you as the Nine of Pentacles. Congratulations. That must have been a difficult lesson to learn, but you did it. Lovers, welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. That's a confirmation, y'all. Like the video, you definitely learned the lesson, and now your lover is here. Does this lover want to show themselves? Maybe not, maybe not. Look at how they brought out the blank card. Maybe they want to keep that part a secret. They may want to keep that part a secret from you. Yes, they want to keep that part a secret, but your guides are watching over you and celebrating. They wanted you to receive this message today. Okay, that's the message I'm channeling. Okay. Page of Swords and Three of Cups, they're celebrating. You were the scholar. You were this Page of Swords energy, taking notes, receiving downloads about love. And I feel here like there's this, they're telling me like you had to work on choosing people who choose you, but also having enough self-esteem to not just choose anyone who would choose you. It was like double fold there. Like number one, you had to realize that people who aren't returning your affections in the way that you need means that that's not the place for your affections to be. But then also you had to learn this lesson that just because someone is giving you time, energy, attention, and affection, it doesn't necessarily mean that they love you. Do they meet the standard of the love that you can give to them? You did it. You did it. Okay, Temperance, thank you. All right, so I'm going to try one more deck to see if I can get the Magician and the message here. Very nice. To see if I can get anything else about this love or anything else about this relationship for you. I may try the Kipperish deck. This man, if this is heterosexual or just like the masculine energy, they showed me the King of Coins and the Queen of Wands. So this man could be older than you. That's what that relationship dynamic tends to look like. Like this man, I think he could be older than you. Yeah, I think so. Strength in the message coming through here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Thank you all for joining me. Ugh, that doesn't taste good. I put some like other types of herbs in my tea, just like healthy herbs, you know, and that does not taste good. Okay. Oh, the other thing here too, I want to remind you all that I updated the link for my Amazon wish list. And so there are a couple of things on there that you can buy to say that you appreciate me, my time, the messages that I give, that you appreciate this channel. I had to update it because I realized it was connected to like the wrong account. And you know what I need to do? I need to put a new computer chair on there. So that's what I'm going to do too. Okay, they keep talking about some type of legal situation, the chariot coming in. So let's see what the Kipperish wants to share about this reading. All right, Kipperish, what do you want to share? Everybody, keep in mind that the Kipperish deck tends to talk about a lot of drama, okay? So whatever the Kipperish deck shares here, don't let it sway anything else here about what I've explained about how you're on the 10 of Cups, you're at the Star energy, you're in the Lovers, you have learned the lesson to overcome self-pitying and to transmute that into self-confidence, like, okay? Let's see what Kipperish will say. Okay. 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 What else about the abundance card here? Sweetheart, thank you. Divine feminine. Okay. Nine of Swords. Obsession and ritual. Okay. This is a separate message. So with the Faith in the Chariot, this is not about love. This is about your money. Okay. You have unlocked a door, or you have unlocked a gate that has opened you to receive more abundance in your career. And this has happened because of this epitome, or because of this transmutation of energy that you have done into self-love. You're showing up as sweetheart and self-love, which is really showing me that the kindest person that you are hold on, let me rephrase that. They're showing me here that you have grown to be the kindest person to yourself in your life. Whereas maybe before you were the most hypercritical of yourself. Maybe before you were the meanest person. You would say the meanest things to yourself. Now it's like you're the nicest person possible to yourself first. And in order for you to do that, you had to practice this self-love. But I feel here like when you were outside of this energy of self-love, or as you were still learning it, there was someone who was obsessed with doing rituals on making you insecure. Okay? And this insecurity that they created, it wasn't just for love. It had to do with your job, your sense of purpose, your career, your occupation. So someone here was trying to do, or they were doing rituals for you to feel insecure about who you are so that you wouldn't fully blossom in your career. Because when you blossom in your career, a lot of abundance is coming in for you. Oh, look at who keeps coming out. Look at this, surprise, King of Wands, Four of Wands, divine guidance, okay? I'll get to you, King of Wands. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. But for you here, what has helped you move forward to be on this pathway where you're earning more money in your chosen career, like that's what I feel like this is here. I feel here like this part of this Kipperish message is for someone who has carved their own pathway, or they're doing something that's more unique. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you've just had to work very, very hard to be in this occupation. And then you've had to somewhat tinker with the occupation, or you had to somewhat brand the occupation, so to speak, so that it would fit your unique skills. It would fit you uniquely. So you're not just let's say, a beauty specialist. You're a beauty specialist who is this particular type of person, this particular type of expertise. So the path for your occupation is actually more subjective to you than you think. And in order for that to have been successful, you had to maintain faith that you were walking on the right path and that you were moving in the right direction, while someone kept trying to throw you off so that you would be insecure and just become some type of everyday accountant. You see what I mean? Like someone wanted you to feel so confused and insecure that you gave up on following this pathway, following your dreams. They were obsessed with doing this. But again, because you maintain faith in yourself, self-assuredness, confidence in yourself, because you listen to the downloads of the divine, you are successfully now in this next chapter where you receive this abundance for this occupation that you have, this like particular niche of what it is that you do, divine feminine. And you could only get there by loving yourself. And now you do. Okay? Yeah, the star, uniqueness. Okay, this King of Wands keeps bothering me, so I'm going to, I don't even know where he went, but look, you're showing up here as Intuitive Ken with the 10 of coins. This King of Wands keeps bothering me, so I'm going to clear this out and see who he is, okay? So keep in mind that we're transitioning energies now, okay? Beautiful reading today. Okay. Let's try Tarot of the Divine. You know what it is? It's that the tea is bitter. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. King of Wands to the Ace of Cups. All right, brother. With the Emperor behind him. All right, brother. This is now you get the stage, brother. What it is that you want to say. King of Wands. Show us about yourself. How did that happen? Like, can we just take a moment to see how that actually just happened? That the King of Wands was at the center or at the middle of this deck too? I do feel like this is someone who could be center stage, or this is someone who does enjoy being in the spotlight, but then it's like they also want time to themselves. I am hearing something about like getaway. Like sometimes they need to just get away from it all. Away from the spotlight, away from the attention. I feel like this person could be very attractive. So I don't know if it's like they also model. But there's something here about like how I shared, maybe they want some type of a slower life, or I want to say like a regular life. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Okay. It's interesting. It's like this person wants to go from being on the red carpet, or go from having hundreds of photographers take photos of them, and then it's like they take off their suits and then they just come home to you and your children, and you sit in the backyard and like you drink lemonade. Like they want the beautiful simplicities of life. I don't know if this person's like an actor and they're about to play a character whose name is Augustus or Augusta. They're also showing me this book. And this book is called Running with Scissors. And it's by this author. His name is Augustus Burroughs, I believe. So this book, or one of his books, could be made into a film, and this actor is going to be the main character, if not one of the main characters in this film. Okay? The star, that's what I'm saying. Okay, they said put this back. Okay. King of Wands, show us a bit more about who you are. And again, I think that this person has blonde hair because look at these blonde feathers up there. Three of Swords. Oh, okay. King of Coins. Oh, okay. Show me here. Oh, you see how the cards are falling? We have the Hanged Man on top of the King of Wands. Let's talk about it. Two of Wands, a choice. Ten of Cups, yeah. Show me this Three of Swords, please. King of Wands, Three of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords, that's you showing up again. Wow. Okay. This King of Wands energy, he wants to be the man that you end up with. So he wants to be this man who's in that cabin with you. He wants to be this man who has the family with you. He wants to be the father of your children. Like he wants to be, there's something about your womb. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. Almost like it's a privilege to have been the man who would inseminate your womb. I don't know if men think like that. I just feel like that shit was weird. But that's twin flame. But that's what's coming through here. Like it's just another way of saying it would be a privilege to be the father of your children. Okay. This King of Wands has no idea how you feel about them. And this King of Wands is also going through, whenever I talk about this man, I start to feel like really clammy and really hot. Almost like this man has been like sitting on a beach in Jamaica or something. And, you know, like you feel all that intense heat, you know, oof. It's not bad, but it just like rushes over me. I feel that this man has changed how he has viewed the fact that he has hurt you. This King of Wands had a particular story that he was telling himself about why you were so cold to him or why you're so snippet with him. Queen of Swords here. Like why you have been defensive, short with your words, why you intellectualize things with him, like why it's like you have been sharp with your boundaries and sharp with your words about him or with him. He's seeing it differently now. He's seeing it because you were upset about something, or with the Three of Swords because you've been through something. It's interesting. It's like you could have been in a community area where this person was, and they came up to you and they were like, oh, hi, because they were interested in talking with you. And you looked over at them and you said, piss off. And then you just kept walking. It's kind of like that. But then it's like this person has realized that so many people came up to you. So many people are interested in you that at that point you were like, I don't want to talk to anyone else. Can you leave me alone? So I feel here it's like he's seeing something in a deeper level about how your defensiveness had a meaning to it. And about how something that you said to him, you were trying to tell him that you were upset. But maybe it came out harsh or a little angry, or maybe it even came out a little mean. But you were trying to communicate with him. You did something and it upset me, and this is my reaction. But I think maybe it came off a bit like harsh in its tone. And now he sees that. I feel here what he reacted to first was like maybe your emotional state, like you were angry or you were upset, or he first reacted to your tone instead of the actual words that you were saying and why you would feel that way. This is what he wants me to tell you, because now he sees you as a Queen of Cups, someone who is sensitive, someone who's genuine, someone who's emotional and emotionally intelligent, yes, but also very kind, very sweet. So in order for you to have turned into a Queen of Swords with him, he realizes, oh shit, like she must have been upset. Okay, I'm going to put that out here too. Okay, King of Wands, what else do you want to say here? Because he is showing up. And there's also a King of Coins who is here. So we're going to get to who that is. King of Wands, the Hanged Man. King of Wands, show me more. What was going on with you? Six of Wands. Nine of Wands. He was a bit selfish. Interesting here. He's showing up that he was. What is this? He's okay. Hold on. There are a couple things here. Thank you. With the Knight of Wands, yeah, he's really coming through because this is all Wands energy. There are a couple of things that I want to say here, and they're not the nicest. Okay. This King of Wands is taking a hard look at himself because it made him feel good to make you upset. You know, you see, let me share it this way, right? You know how I was talking about in the other poll about the energy of love and of how there are some people out there who feel gratification by being able to have a strong arm or a stronghold on someone else's emotions, right? Like when they teach women to be emotionally manipulative so they can get whatever it is that they want out of a partner or out of a man. I feel here like this is the opposite energy where it's King of Wands, a masculine. Where it's like, yeah, because I'm hearing no woman, no cry. So, and that's like Jamaican energy too. I don't know if this person went to Jamaica recently. But what he's showing me here is like he did feel gratification seeing you have an emotional reaction to him, because it did confirm to him that you have feelings for him. But now he's with the Hangsman energy here. It's like he's looking in the mirror like, what type of person am I to feel like that made me feel good? That I actually put someone in a state of emotional pain and upset, and I walked away with my head held high like, oh, okay, well, I won in that situation. I won and I dominated that person. Show me this here. Show me this here. Six of Swords on the fence. To the Four of Swords. Maybe he went on vacation and that's when he realized this. Like he went on some type of retreat and had a revelation about how he did this to you. And he had a revelation about himself. Yeah, because you're showing up as a Queen of Coins now. Ten of Swords. Okay. Ace of Wands. It's interesting. And Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands. You're coming up again. Give me a second here because I'm catching up with everything he's telling me. I'm going to say something that's out there, okay? I feel like this person could have went on some type of retreat where maybe there's meditation, maybe there's psychedelics. It's some type of retreat. Maybe it was like a silent retreat where there's like introspection. I feel like this masculine went on some type of retreat and then sees how brutal they treated you. Like, I feel like this masculine, this King of Wands, had this like sudden realization about his brutality tactics when it came to love. And it's really like these tactics, almost like treating love like it's warfare. You know, like make this person dependent on you, mess with their emotions, then buy this person something, then take it away, show affection and then ignore them. Like it's like they were treating love like it was warfare. And with all of these feminine energies coming out, I feel like this is also what he had a revelation about. Like he's done this several times over to several different women. And I'm hearing he has karma to pay for all of the tears that they have had to cry. And that's what this retreat experience revealed to him. That he was hurting other women emotionally because he was so hurt himself. And I know that sounds so simple, and that's usually always the answer, but sometimes people need to go on these journeys and these retreats and have these experiences to reach that depth of an understanding. The last thing I'll say here is this also gives the energy of when someone goes to like 12 steps or something, and they feel the need to write a letter to everybody that they have hurt in order to ask them for forgiveness. Okay, so what does this person want? Okay, because I don't know I can't tell if this is who you're going to end up with. Like, what does this person want with you now? What does this King of Wands want with you now? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's clear. Show me more what he wants with you now. Show me. Holy shit. Who's this boss? What is this boss energy? Rich guy. What is this boss energy, please? 10 of Pentacles. They're talking about his finances, his stability, commitment. And then we have health concern here. White magic, social media. So this is what I'm going to tell you, sweetheart. This King of Wands wants a relationship with you. And I feel like this is the last person who you thought was going to come up to you and confess their love, but they are. Look at how the hand is literally offering the cup of love. And then you're there like, huh? What is that? What is that behind me? This King of Wands still wants to be in a relationship with you. And he is, the King of Pentacles. We even have commitment at the bottom of the deck again. He's showing up as someone who has matured. They could run their own business. They have a lot of money, a lot of stability. And now they want to make a love offer to you. But let me clarify here. If the King of Wands and the King of Coins are two different people, Because if they are, this boss energy is actually, okay, they said don't pay attention to the boss. This rich guy energy is actually the King of Pentacles who's also interested in you. All right, y'all, let's see. Yeah, we have a divine partner here. Kipperish, can I have a very clear answer here, please? Are the King of Coins and the King of Wands the same person or different people? One is a twin flame and one is a divine partner, and they hate each other. That shit's crazy. Yeah, divine masculine. Okay, they're two separate people. They're two separate men. Okay? All who are ready to wife you up with the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay? I'm going to tell you the King of Wands, however I've described him, he does want a relationship with you. He wants to fall in love with you. He wants to provide for you, do whatever it is he can for you, blah, blah, blah. He is the twin flame. This King of Pentacles, who already is established, has money, is ready to have a legacy, okay, is ready to already wife you up here with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. This is a divine partner. And I'm telling you something here, like whoever these two masculines are, they do not like each other. This is not some type of friendly game of whoever is going to be able to be with the divine feminine. No, this is like they will feel jealous of the other masculine or of the masculine who gets to be with you. Okay? I'm going to grab a couple more from Kipperish. So then, Kipperish, there are two men here. One is the twin flame, one is the divine partner, and they're all interested in a commitment with the sweetheart. Okay. What else do you want to tell us here about this situation? I don't know. Like, see, this is coming out here with the twin flame. So it's like you have a kingdom spouse, a divine partner. Then you have this soulmate twin flame. Emotional pain. Like the twin flame is going through it. When he went on that retreat or when he had that realization, like it broke his heart about you. I got to tell you, he's a bit chatty as well because he's like taking over the conversation here. Can I get final messages from the King of Wands, please, so I can talk to the King of Pentacles? Final messages from the King of Wands that he wants to give to the divine feminine. Oh, he's like, fine, I'll shut up. Sorry, what's the bondage here? Don't be upset. Okay, we're not trying to silence you. Surprise. The last thing I'm just going to say is this King of Wands, I feel like you would never have imagined that this person is so deeply in love with you, and he is. And I feel like he's making it known to you. Yeah, pathway. Yeah, he is. Okay. Okay. Can we talk to the King of Pentacles, please? Okay. I'm going to put that away because we're not going to talk about the spiritual warfare here. Okay. We're not going to, but it's coming through just so you know. Okay. Yeah. To manipulate him away from you. That's what he's saying. Okay. Let me try another deck for the King of Pentacles, please. Whew. Weird. Okay. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles, will you come through and talk with us? Will you talk with the divine feminine? The Moon. Okay. Five of Swords. Your King of Pentacles does not like this King of Wands. I'm telling you straight up. It's not just animosity here. Like, this King of Pentacles feels like the King of Wands is immoral. And this King of Pentacles feels like this King of Wands is going to do anything that he can to be with you. And I feel like that includes some things that this King of Wands won't tell you. You know, it's almost like this King of Wands may even bully other people or use methods that you wouldn't like in order to try to convince you to be with him. And I'm not talking about like violence or anything like that. I'm talking about like, I don't know, maybe like paying people off or something, bullying other people away from you. Like there's something here about one man is going to try to play fair and the other one will not. Because when it comes to you, one man feels like, why do I need to play fair? That's what I want. And the King of Pentacles is like, I don't think you know truly the character of that King of Wands, the Moon and Five of Swords. And this could be because, I mean, the King of Wands could be showing up as a Five of Swords to your King of Pentacles because they are in competition for you. You see what I mean? Show me more King of Pentacles. I'm going to bring you out here. Show us more King of Pentacles, please. Knight of Swords. Yikes. It's almost like there's a lot going on in the background between these two, and it's like you don't even know it. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Maybe they're work colleagues or like maybe their businesses collaborate in some type of way. But it's like, I feel this King of Coins saying like, I've seen this dude, he does like weird shit. Like, I don't think that you should be with him. I'm hearing you should be with me instead. Yeah, Eight of Wands, that is exactly what he's saying. It could even be that he has seen this King of Wands take business deals that were, what is it called? Like what they do in Congress. Give me a second. It's like when they take a business deal and it's because they already have some type of insider information. So they know that they're going to get extra money. It's like this King of Wands, how he gets his money is unethical at times. Okay? King of Swords, yeah. Okay. Anything else, King of Coins? Eight of Swords. Show me. Ace of Wands reverse the Fool. Show us. Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Death. With the Three of Pentacles. Now they're telling me to get this Romeo and Juliet deck, and my voice is starting to get a bit hoarse because I've been channeling for quite some time. But thank you all for being here. But this is what I'm going to show you. This is what I'm going to tell you. This King of Coins is self-conscious because I think that he did business with this King of Wands. So number one, he doesn't know how you would react to the fact that he did business with this person, or maybe he hung out with this person, that they had a contract together to do some type of thing together with their businesses or to make money. This King of Coins is also self-conscious because he feels like you may not be attracted to him with the Ace of Rods in the reversed. He has been stuck in his head about taking the leap of faith to talk to the sweetheart. But he's also felt this way because he knows that the King of Wands wants you too. So there's this type of tension between the two of them Because I feel like this King of Coins has kept to himself that he is interested in you and attracted to you, while the King of Wands maybe has been more boastful about it, or boastful about how he's going to get you, boastful about how he makes his money. You know, he does some under the cut deals. So this King of Coins has been, yeah, but he's showing up as the Emperor energy here. So this King of Coins, though, has actually been reflecting like, I would be a better match for that sweetheart, not the King of Wands. So I feel, yeah, with the Judgment here. So he's been trying to make a decision himself. Because if he comes towards you, he also knows that he will experience some form of wrath, animosity, some form of wrath from the King of Wands. Because it's almost like this King of Wands has tried to act like he's already staked his claim with the sweetheart when he really hasn't. Again, he's just egotistical and boastful at times. So it's like this King of Coins is sitting back like, how would it be, or what would it look like if I actually tried to be with this person? Like, what would it mean if like I was interested in the sweetheart? He's worried about the implications of it. Okay. King of Pentacles, show us more. Seven of Swords came out again with the Five of Wands. Yeah, that's exactly it. So like this King of Coins knows that if he showed this deep interest that he has in the feminine to her, this other bro or this other man would feel betrayed, would feel like he went behind his back and tried to steal his love interest. And then this King of Wands would want to fight about it. He knows that. But look, with the Knight of Wands here for the King of Coins as well, I feel like he's up for the battle. I'm hearing like he's up for the smoke, or he's up for the battle. Yeah, look, the Tower and Three of Wands. And the King of Wands will feel betrayed by it. He will. He will feel devastated about it. But the Hierophant here. Show me the Hierophant. The Sun card reversed. Four of Wands. Six of Wands. Oh, I have to plug my computer in. Give me a second. Otherwise, this is going to cut out. Hold on. Just a second, y'all. Let me grab the charger. Just a second, y'all. And let me get some water. Okay. Okay. Hierophant, the Sun card reversed, and the Four of Rods. So for the divine feminine energy here, I feel like your guide, like this guide that I've been talking about from the beginning, they will show you who the best partner is for you to be in a relationship with. You'll be able to choose. With the Sun card reversed, maybe in the beginning, I feel like you may kind of entertain both of these masculines, right? Because I'm hearing like you're free to do so, like you have the freedom to do that. But eventually I see you choosing someone who actually makes you really, really happy. And this is the person who you'll end up living with, and then who you'll have this happily ever after with, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that it, Divine? Did you want me to pull on the Romeo and Juliet deck? Love Oracle. Romeo and Juliet, do you want to tell us about the dynamic between these two masculines? Mercutio and Juliet. So one of them is your friend. Step forward, accelerate. This King of Pentacles is about to start. Yeah, look, and Romeo as well. Look at it. We have Romeo, sorry. Excuse me. There's something funny about this. I don't know what's going on. We have Romeo. Remember, Mercutio was Romeo's friend. And then we have Juliet. And then the energy here is step forward with the Six of Wands, accelerate, bring forward, and make progress. So, Juliet, divine feminine, okay? You're about to have two masculines approach you who are showing their romantic interest in you. And I feel like both of them are friends or were friends, or there's some form of like professional colleagues and kind of like buddies. Okay? That's what they're showing me here. Solitude. And then vow of love with pacify and reject. Betray and kiss, fall in love, determination. So right now, Juliet, you could be single. Divine feminine, you could be single. When both of these men come through, it's almost like they may even say it on the same evening or something. Because I saw the masquerade ball energy. Yeah, like wooing, seeking, searching, encounter, chasing you. They're showing me here like it could even be the same evening where it's some type of party or get together, and Romeo will come up to you and start trying to romance you. And then you kind of break away for a bit. And then Mercutio, the friend, is going to come up to you and start to flirt with you too. They're just saying like the guides will show you which person is best for you. And I see you listening. Okay? Final messages, Romeo and Juliet. Seeking help. Yeah. They said if you feel unsure or uncertain or confused, sit in silence with the solitude energy here. Don't be anxious and just listen to your inner voice. It will all be okay. Okay? I'm hearing their step forward and revenge. What is that? Social events. Revenge at a social event. Dream. Prophecy. Hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, and symbolize. There is something about this event where I don't know if it's like these two men will fight. Yeah, resisting. Show me. Fear and flirt with seduction. With the masquerade ball coming out again at this party. With betray, like look at this. There's going to be a lot that happens at this party. With romantic night also coming through here. I'm going to tell you, both of these men are going to make their love known to you at this party at separate times. I think it's going to have you feeling a bit, like, again, like there's a spotlight on you, or it may make you a bit uncomfortable. They're saying just relax. Even if you're at this party, kind of walk off and be on your own, like take some time to yourself, because I feel like it will be a lot to digest. It feels like it could be the King of Wands, but I feel like one of these men, they come on a bit strong. Okay? Like I feel like that's what I'm getting here. Like, oh goodness. Like, he comes on a bit strong, flirtatious, like seductive. And I think maybe that will make you feel a little uncomfortable. Okay. But there's definitely something that will happen here between these two men where one dude is going to say, oh, you're just going after my feminine because you want revenge on me. And then the other dude is going to say, no, she's resisting you. She doesn't even want you, bro. And then the other friend is going to say, like, no, you're just seeking to betray me. Like you're doing this personally against me. You don't even like the feminine, you know? So I feel like, and then it's like, you're just going to be standing there off to the side, like, whoa, these men are fighting about me. And you're just going to be like, whoa, okay. All right. Yeah. Rosalie. Time to say goodbye. After they have this fight, like you may just leave the party. Okay. Yeah. The nurse. Capulet. Crossing the barrier, overcoming obstacles. You may like leave the party. Yeah. Reject a romantic night. But they're going to follow, both of these men will follow up with you and say, like, it's just a misunderstanding. Like, don't be upset with us. Like, I feel like each of them will approach you and just say, like, sorry, we've both lost our cool, something like this, because they do want to marry you. Okay? And one of them cannot. Marriage and severing ties. One of them cannot marry you. Yeah. Confession. Say I love you. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm going to close this out. I feel like that's enough for this reading for today. So we're going to do final messages from all of the decks. Okay. Final messages here. Who will the feminine choose? Who will the feminine choose? Or is it just going to be a mystery until she does it? Strength. It will be a mystery until she does it, but she makes the right choice because she is self-confident, self-assured, self-loving. Who will the feminine choose? High Priestess. They're not going to tell me. High Priestess and Strength. Let me tell you, honey, you don't need me to tell you because you have a strong enough intuition to know for yourself. You don't need me to tell you. When all of this goes down, when all of this happens, you're going to have clear signs about who is for you. Okay? Is that it? I feel like that's it. Yep. Okay. Get ready because that's the timeline. Okay. Final messages. What did I do next? Final messages. Oh, Unicorn Tarot. Final messages, Unicorn Tarot. 3 of Cups, a party, and Strength again. Okay. You know why I feel like you may feel overwhelmed when this happens? I think it's because there's a crowd. And judging by how these two men are interacting with each other and then looking at you or pointing at you, people are going to realize that these two men are arguing about you. They're arguing with each other about you. I feel like there's going to end up being some type of crowd or something like this. Okay? Final messages, Kipperish. 1 or 2 cards, please. Okay. Health concern and faith. What is that? Flying monkey. What is that? Mentally and emotionally unstable. Oh, child. Show me. Not too many now, please. Ice Queen and Rising Star. There you are. Earth Angel, there you are. Okay. This is what I'm going to gather from this with the Seven of Wands, Judgment, and Ace of Swords. Oh, this is what it is. Five of Swords, King of Wands, and Karma. So let me read this. I'm just going to add one more layer to the story here, okay? What may actually happen is that you show up to this party with the King of Pentacles. And then that's what tips off this King of Wands and then sets him off to want to create a fight with your King of Pentacles. Okay? I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. Like, I feel like this King of Wands has boasted so much about how, like, they want you, about how they're going to get you, about how they know exactly what to do to get to you. And then this King of Wands is going to end up possibly literally in the hospital. I'm hearing stitches. He may end up in the hospital needing to get stitches, or in the emergency room, they're saying, to get stitches because he couldn't control his anger. Okay? When it came to seeing you with somebody else. Please let that be enough. I feel like that's enough. Like, please. Can we close this out, please? Are you going to tell me we'll try it? Yeah, he's an emotional manipulator. He may like karmic feminine. It's like, I feel like he's going to try to come up to you at this party and try to offer you money. And he's going to try to offer you this money as though your King of Pentacles isn't already providing for you. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Like, he's going to be so much of like a showman, so much of like being a showboater. He's going to say like, oh, you know, if you were with me, I'd take you on a yacht. Like, you know, he's going to say some dumb shit like that. Like, if you were with me, you know, I'd get you anything that you want. Would you like a new purse? You know, like that purse that you have, it looks like you've had it for a while. Is your partner not buying you things? I can get that for you. Meanwhile, it's like your King of Pentacles can get you anything that you want. Okay? It may come up like that, and then that's what's going to create the problem here. Okay? I don't know what else to ask. Like, I've already tried to ask who the feminine will choose. Let this be the last question here. They said shuffle. They may not show me the moon and the wheel of fortune. Okay? Is there anything you can show us about who the feminine will choose, or no? The King of Wands or the King of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles. No, it's still being worked on. I feel like this particular situation has to happen first, so that the feminine will be able to see who these two masculines are who are interested in her. It's like this has to happen first. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's really up to you. It's up to you, whoever you want to choose. We have the Tower on top of the King of Wands. We have Strength coming out again with the Ace of Pentacles. It's up to you. You are smart enough, you are capable enough to choose whatever type of victory it is that you want here. Just make sure with the Four of Pentacles that you're being honest with yourself about the type of partner that you want to be with the Six of Wands here. It's like, do you want this award or do you want that award? You can choose. But whatever it is that you choose with the Four of Pentacles here, like, stand by it. Okay? We have the King of Pentacles with the Star. So that is one option. We have a King of Cups with the Tower. I feel like you'll also be very surprised to see how much this King of Pentacles really cares about you. Ace of Swords, yes. Okay. Nine of Wands. This King of Pentacles, their love language is giving gifts and acts of service. Okay. All right. They can't tell me anything else. I feel like I've pressed enough. I've been pressing for almost 2 hours to try to figure out who this person is to you. Okay? Now you have to live the story. You see what I mean? I can't tell you anything else. All right. Six of Swords, the Chariot. Get ready. As this approaches, Divine is telling you. Okay? All right, y'all. I think that is plenty. That is it. Thank you for joining me at the Temple of the High Priestess for this prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. If you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description box. It's anonniestemple@gmail.com. You can also find my Amazon wish list in the description box for cute little things and cute little temple tributes that you can send me to show your appreciation and to show your love. You can also donate to my channel. The Cash App is in my description box as well. It's also just $ Anonnie's Temple. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you in the comments of this video. I hope you all have a brilliant day and a wonderful holiday weekend. For those of us who are in the United States, I'm looking forward to this weekend. Okay, y'all. I'm going to clear this out because this is a lot of cards. So I'm going to do this off camera. So as you all know, I close the energy of this reading and I close the portals that I've been looking and peering within and through. And we also welcome in the glory of love. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. I call my energy back to me, brilliant, purified, and cleansed, and ever more loving, ever more powerful in my spiritual, physical, and psychic gifts and wealths. Thank you, most high divine creator of all things. Glory be to thee and always, always. To the highest and greatest good of my own and to all, to the harm of none. Ashe. Okay, y'all. I'll see you in the next one, and y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See